Let's get moving. Play daily using Larry Cohen full. 1 heart, 1 spade. We have an 11 count, 4 triple 3. Our spades are like bad, but maybe not the worst that they could be. Like if partner has 3 spades, then this is really bad, because then it's just going to go ace, king of spades and a spade rough at tricks 1, 2, and 3. But if partner has a doubleton spade or a spade honor of some kind, then the queen jack third of spades is actually pretty useful. So we need to decide like how aggressive we want to be. I'm curious what 2-0 is. Natural. Fucking Larry Cohen, man. Playing natural 2-0 trumps in 2025. I think we just have to bid 2 spades. It's 11. We do have 4 trumps. I hate this hand. It's actually possible that 2-0 is the right bid, but I think I would want partner to have a spade stopper for 2-0 to be correct. Like having just queen jack third to stop the suit is probably not good. Okay, we'll start with 2 spades. Partner splinters 4 clubs. So good news and bad news. I mean, bad news, we have king jack third opposite partner's shortness, which is not great. But good news is that this has to mean that partner has a spade card, because partner's not splintering on like 3 small spades and a stiff club, right? They're not like, oh yeah, let's make the slam try with this holding. I'm not going to accept the slam try. Do I want to cubed 4 diamonds, or do I want to just sign off? So how good can partner's hand be? Let's say they have king third of spades, a club void, ace king sixth of hearts, and what do they need? They then need like king jack fourth of diamonds, and spades could be 6-1. We would have to guess the diamond queen. Oh, Snoo says, didn't the description say 11 to 14? Wasn't the hand I constructed a 14 count? It was. But sure, yeah, I mean, okay, if the splinter is limited, which it probably should be, honestly. Like, North can make a bunch of other slam tries with any forcing 3-level bid, and then bumping 3 hearts to 4 as a slam try. So splinters probably should be fairly descriptive in terms of their range. Fairly tight range. Okay, 4 hearts, there we go. 3-no could still be the best contract, but we've bypassed it. That's partner's fault. King of diamonds lead. Yep. Well, we were right about something. Also, what is 4 clubs? Partner has 1 key card. I'm pretty sure partner should just sign off in 3 hearts over 2 spades with their hand. I don't know, maybe that's a little bit too timid. King of diamonds lead. Perfect. Let's try and pull some trumps, yeah? Okay. Successful pulling of trumps. What? I mean, I'm just gonna pull the last trump and lead a club up towards the king. Okay. Whoops, we have the rest. 4 hearts making 4, huh? We get a flat board. King of diamonds from King Doubleton? No way. No way. All right, let's go next. Like, these are the types of reasons why it's hard for me to believe that Leah has a match point mode. I mean, I trust Luke. Luke says that they have match point mode, but man, King from King Doubleton is not a match point lead on that hand. One diamond opening on our right. The colors are wrong for us to preempt. I suspect that 3 clubs is probably preemptive. Yeah, I really hate this vulnerable because, like, this is a hand I would happily open 3 clubs, even unfavorable, in this sort of position, but I cannot stand overcalling 3 clubs with this hand. So we'll pass. Not at these colors. Favorable, sure. None vulnerable, I would do it. A diamond, a spade, 4 spades. Okay. Probably get a heart lead on an auction like this, so a little bit sad that we couldn't lead direct partner in clubs, but that's okay. Ace of spades. Dummy hits with a pretty nice hand. 18. I will dump the king of clubs, although I don't think partner pays any attention to our signals. Count. 3 of clubs. May not have mattered, the opening lead, unless partner has the club ace, like ace third of clubs or something. Yeah, partner started with ace third of clubs, so it looks like a club opening lead would have worked out better this, or, I mean, overcalling 3 clubs might have worked out better this time. How'd we do? Flat board. Sounds as if our John did not overcall 3 clubs as well. Makes sense. I do think that it is a pretty bad bid, but I know a lot of people still like making it. It's a very swingy type of bid. Because if it works, right, on hands like this. And if it doesn't work, you just go for 800 against a part score. On to the next. We have a lovely 16 count, 6 card minor. We'll open a no trump, 15 to 17. Stamen, we do not have a major. Partner bids 3 no, sounds good. Spade lead, partner hits with 12. And unfortunately, a pretty good hand opposite ours. It fits pretty well. On an opening spade lead against 6 clubs, we would just need the clubs to come home. Can set up spades to pitch a heart loser. Okay, that's a good start as well. We win the jack of spades at trick 1. Mr. Noss, how close do I think this is to being too good for 1 no trump? Probably if the jack of hearts was in clubs, that 16 count would be too good. I mean, like, king, queen, empty 6th is a lot different than having another fitting card in that suit. Like, king, queen, jack 6th is so much better because if partner happens to hold a singleton club, which they will somewhat frequently, you need some way to set up your long suit, right? And king, queen, empty 6th has very little chance of being set up, at least not before the opponents set up their majors. Whereas king, queen, jack 6th, you can play pretty well opposite a singleton. Sometimes the suit's 3-3, sometimes the suit's 4-2, and you can knock out both stoppers. So I think an extra club card would be important. I mean, if it's a 17 count, sure, we could decide to upgrade it. But not with such a bad club suit itself. Jack of spades, let's work on the clubs. Okay, clubs split. So we have a couple of legitimate chances for an extra trick. One is to play this hand as a crisscross squeeze. West is marked with the king, queen of spades, given the opening spade lead, and as well as he's playing low at trick 1. So we could cash all of our clubs, pitching a spade and 3 hearts from dummy. And then cash 3 diamonds and hope that West started with the king, queen of hearts and king, queen of spades. which is possible. We could take all the tricks in that case, as long as we guessed the end position. Alternatively, we could play the same way, except we could cash the ace of spades before doing anything else. That way we would know what to throw on the last club from dummy. I mean, we'd have to cash 3 diamonds first. But this would be a squeeze just against West, who we already know to be the one to hold the spade cards. The thing is, it's a little bit more revealing when we cash the spade ace than if we were to just run all the clubs ourselves. And I don't really see any alternatives, because the only suits we have threats in to squeeze someone are spades and hearts, and we know for a fact that West is guarding the spades. So I think I'm tempted to just run all the clubs immediately. Force West to make some discards. Pitch a heart. I will pitch another heart. Maybe I can pitch a diamond now. East throws a heart. I want to hold on to my spades as long as possible just to see if West will unguard something. So I'll throw another heart now, as does East. So West does pitch a spade finally. I'll shed a spade. East throws yet another heart. It's starting to sound as if hearts might have started 6-1, with East pitching 3 of them. So technically I could cash the spade ace and 3 rounds of diamonds, and that would clarify the end position for myself. I think West is down to king, queen of spades. Although it's starting to sound like West is not going to make an error if I just play 3 rounds of diamonds immediately. Okay, let's clarify the ending. I'll cash the ace of spades. Ooh, West started with king, queen, 5th. So, yeah, it does seem as if East has... What? Excuse you? Nice 9 of spades play at trick 1 from East there. Queen 9 third. All right, let's go next. No squeeze. East had the hearts guarded. West guarded spades. Board 4. A club. We will bid our longer suit. 1 heart. 2 no. So 18 to 19. What is the difference between 3 diamonds and 3 spades? Interesting. So 3 spades showing 5 hearts and 4 spades. 3 diamonds. Oh, 3 diamonds would be a fit. So 3 clubs is check back. I see. So most pairs would actually play that with 5-4, you would go through the check back sequence. And 3 spades would be a 4-4 in the majors game force. That is the modern. I don't know how modern this is. I mean, I would say this is like at least 20 years old at this point. Whenever like check back Stamen became popular, this was the way that people learned how to play it pretty quickly. So we have 10. Our spade suit's pretty bad. Our hearts are pretty good, but partner did open a club, which is our shortness. I'm somewhat tempted to just put this hand into 3 now. Letting the opponents know that they should lead a minor suit might be counterproductive to the number of tricks that we take on this hand. I mean, certainly if partner is like 4-3-3-3 shape, I would rather play in a major suit. Probably spades. But if partner has 4 clubs or longer clubs, very tempting at board match to just bid 3-0 with this hand. We have extra high cards, so, you know, we're getting up to that like 30 high card point margin where no trump is frequently going to play better than a major suit fit. queens are more no trump cards than suit cards. I'm tempted to bid 3-no. Let's do it. Let's give it a shot. Promising exactly 4 hearts, I don't really know why that would be the case. 3-no's just to play. I mean, I guess it's just so that the robot doesn't correct with 3-card heart support. But like 3-card heart support's kind of good for us if we play in no trump, because partner's probably gonna have king third or jack third, and we can hopefully set up the suit. All right, let's give it a shot. Decent chance that this just works out very well for us. And look at that. Partner does have 3-card heart support, jack third. The question is probably going to be, how many tricks is 4 hearts taking? Because they will get to 4 hearts at the other table. So we have a spade loser. We have the same number of heart losers, whatever that is. But they will be able to try and rough some spades in the north hand. And if the defense doesn't get hearts going fast enough in 4 hearts, Declare at the other table might be able to rough 2 spade losers in the north hand. 7 of spades could be from like ace jack 9 7, in which case we might have 2 spade tricks. Still consistent, West playing the 10 of spades. I mean, we'll win the king. And first things first, we play on hearts. So I guess we do that by leading a heart to the 10. I would love to lead the jack of hearts, but we don't want to squander our chances if there's a singleton king in East's hand. So heart to the 10. Interesting. Okay, next question. Do we cross in diamonds to take another heart finesse? Or do we try and guess the clubs immediately, like club to the queen or club to the 10? Because we do need to set up another club trick to ditch one of our spade losers at the very least. I think for the time being, let's cross in diamonds. Let's just play a diamond to the ace. And try another hard hook. Jack of hearts to the king. Everyone follows. I guess we'll cash some hearts. West high load from 3 of them. Crazy. East pitches the 9 of clubs. Now a diamond. Another diamond. Okay. I think it is time to try and guess the club suit. I'm a little bit concerned that the opponents did not pitch spades. I think what's going on is East led a spade from 3 small or possibly a doubleton, and West is sitting on all the spades. Which is pretty bad news for us. That means that we're definitely going to lose to our opponent who's in 4 hearts. He throws a couple of diamonds. I could cash a couple of diamonds and exit a spade and figure out what's going on from there. Maybe. Like, the fact that East has pitched a couple of clubs makes me a bit concerned. Sounds as if East is sitting on the king of clubs and just waiting to get in to push a spade through. I guess I'm going to play a club to the 10. I'm not super hopeful about this. But I'm somewhat convinced that the king of spades, or that the ace of spades is offside, or the king of clubs is offside. Let me just like think this through real quick. I mean, West didn't throw any spades. I'm pretty sure the ace of spades is offside. Okay, club to the 10 it is. Yeah, and East continues another low spade. Okay. I'm not going to risk everything by going up with the queen. I'm just going to cover. Ace of spades. And we have the rest. 3-0 making 4. So this should be a loss. It was ace-jack 10, actually, in spades. Ace-jack 10 third. He does get to 4 hearts, so even if we had made 11 tricks, it wouldn't have mattered. They just get to the 5-3 heart fit. I mean, sometimes just going for your major suit fits works out. We got a little bit unfortunate. I was hoping that partner might have slightly stronger spades or whatever, and the spade lead would actually help us out. It unfortunately did not. On to the last board. We have a huge hand. Partner opens the bidding. 16 count. Heart void. Partner opens a diamond. We'll start with a spade. 1 no trump. So what do we need for a diamond slam? Let me just think about that. Let's say partner has ace of spades. I mean, partner could be ace doubleton, 4 small, jack 5th, ace doubleton, which would be a 9 count, and we're close to making a grand. I think we do need to do something investigatory here. So what's 2 diamonds? Artificial game force. I love that. We'll start with this. Partner bids 2 hearts. Okay, they have 4 hearts and probably not 4 spades, or we don't know. Okay. So let me bid 3 diamonds, showing a fit, not denying a 5th spade. We'll start here. If partner wants to bid 4 diamonds over 3 diamonds, I'm actually pretty excited. And if partner decides to bid 3 hearts or 3 spades or 3 no, that's fine. Then we can think about what to do next. Okay, so it sounds as if, aha, we have partner's exact shape, because they would never rebid a no trump with a singleton. 3 spades, 4 hearts, 4 diamonds, and 2 clubs. So now we need to think about what the chances are of making a slam opposite this shape from partner. Partner is somewhat likely to have heart cards, although not a guarantee. Let's say partner is queen third of spades. What else do we need? I'm going to give them some sort of useless heart card. Let's give them the ace of hearts, which is not all that useless, but it's probably not that helpful either. They would need the ace of clubs. I think there's still a decent chance that we can make a slam here. I'm a bit nervous about my weak spade spots. It means that we can't really survive a bad spade split if partner just has queen empty third. Take a shot, 6 diamonds? Whoa, 6 diamonds is a big decision. We found a spade fit, by the way. You understand that. So I don't think 6 diamonds is ever going to be the place that we want to play. Not at board a match. At imps, maybe it's okay, right? Because 6 diamonds could, in theory, survive a bad spade split because we can just rough the spade suit good in partner's hand. Let's bid 4 clubs. I don't know what 4 clubs is supposed to mean, but yeah, artificial slam try sounds good. Let's do that. Partner bids 5 diamonds, fast arrival, no slam, so we should be able to sign off in 5 spades. That seems fine. I would say theoretically partner should know that aces are good cards, but I'm not sure that this partner knows that. I'm going to bid 5 spades, though. Okay. I mean, in some ways, we did the right thing. Ace of clubs lead. 8, 7, 2. 10 of clubs. Okay. Our 9 of clubs is a winner. The 6 of clubs can go away on the ace of hearts. I'm trying to decide how safe to be at this point. I mean, if I was playing teams, I would lead low spade to the king. That way, if East has a singleton 10 or 9 of spades, we could then play low towards the 8 on the way back and pick up the suit for 1 loser. But board a match, we don't really want to give up on the possibility of just bringing home the spade suit for no losers. The thing is, I mean, the ace of clubs is a very, very strange lead. So it leans me in the direction of West having trumps of some kind. I mean, those trumps might just be queen third, but in that case, why would we not just play spade to the king, spade back? Man, ace of clubs and this is just such weird defense. Is the club 6 also a winner? Oh, I have not been paying attention to that. It might be. It went ace of clubs. I had like jack 7 doubleton. Is that correct? No, I think the 8's still out. But you could be right. I don't actually remember. I think the 8's still out. I mean, we lose out if East has queen 9 or queen 10 doubleton of spades because I would go king of spades low to the 8. We would lose a trick that way. I strongly suspect our counterpart at the other table is going to be in 4 spades on these cards. Okay, let's just go percentage for all the tricks. Spade to the ace. That 9 of spades is ominous. Don't do it. Okay. We take the hook, I guess. Hey, look at that. Pull the last trump. What was this defense? Just lead a heart, dude. What are they doing?
Hi all, how you doing? Hope you're doing great wherever you are in the world.
Hey, John.
Okay, so I'm not going to bore you too much about my background. Just say my name's John Stell, got a YouTube channel and a website. But let's get into it. Okay, so I've been
We're watching it on
the
your
star
website.
or the celebrity, whatever you want to call it, a few times on here. So let's just play one heart, one spade by East. We've got 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And we've got four hearts. So we've got four hearts. We've got a spade stop. We've also got a very flat hand. I think we want to start with two spades here, or two no trumps. So let's just see what two no trumps is, just out of curiosity. Natural stopper. And two spades is going to be a good raise to three hearts. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We don't have anything to rough here, but we do. Yeah, so the question is, are we going to be better off in no trumps or hearts?
That is the
Difficult to know
question.
for sure. If East has got, if East or West has got an entry, and East say ducks a spade at some point, then we might be better off if, in hearts if my partner's got, say, a singleton spade that isn't the king or ace. I'm going to bid two spades, a good raise to three hearts. It could be right playing in no trumps here. Let's just make sure that.
I like how Nat still tries to
What's it doing
backseat the
here?
person
Have
that
we
we're
crashed?
watching on YouTube.
Okay, I don't know what happened there. Four clubs, that looks like a splinter. Hmm. Well, that's no good. Okay, so a splinter when I've got King Jack, it's like the worst holding I could kind of have. It's like the total waste of points. I feel like now we might have been better off playing in three no trumps or something. I'm just going to bid four hearts.
King of Diamonds lead.
Well, that looks like a terrible lead, but
Yeah.
the diamonds.
I mean, I was terrified of this lead because I assumed West had an
We can always
entry
pick up the King of
somewhere.
Diamonds anyway, so it could be from King X. But we're going to draw trump straight
But
away.
like, this is just always a singleton diamond. Ooh, heart to the king.
I'm going to play low. I'm going to bang down the King of Spades. I don't want him to continue spades. West might have. I think I should just go straight up with the King here.
This would terrify me
Because if
so
it
much.
loses, then West might come back
The
a
way
club
that the play
anyway. I
has
don't
gone
want him to come
here.
back a
I mean,
diamond and
East is
rough a
always
diamond.
getting a diamond rough now, right?
Coming back a diamond? Right, okay. So
They didn't even
two
return a
hearts out, so I can
diamond.
afford to rough high, even though it's highly unlikely. The club, you should practice this anyway. If you can afford to rough high, it doesn't cost you anything. Then rough high. In fact, I've got the rest of the tricks now. I just rough high. I can just claim the rest now.
He is right about that. That you should
Now,
always
what would
practice like
three no trumps do? I'll have to have a look at that
figuring out when
later.
you can
Three no
play high
trumps might be
cards.
better, but I don't know if they're gonna lead a club and then they lead a club. They lead a club and then they win the ace of hearts and carry on with clubs. Then three no trumps has got no chance. So it kind of depends on how they defend it. One diamond. Can I bid two clubs with this? Vulnerable. We do have a very good club suit, but we don't have much in the way of points. So we shouldn't really do anything here
Did he say
because
two clubs?
two clubs might be safe. But the problem is when you bid these things, that North just gets carried away and ends up in four clubs vulnerable, and we end up getting doubled, going two off, or even just one off. So it's not going to be a very good result. So we just have to pass. Hope partner doubles now. But they don't. Okay. Well, not a lot we can do over that.
So basically the same thing that happened at our table. You're gonna see the same line of play.
Well, we can play the king of clubs to say to partner, if you get the lead, we really like clubs.
I don't think Leah thinks about the hand that way, but I do agree that this is the play.
May as well bang in the 10. It's not going to help us. Partner, what is partner doing here? Okay, I've got to
Wait,
go with
what?
the queen.
I mean, I would be pretty happy if partner let a low diamond through, but it didn't matter.
I mean, why didn't partner just come back a club and make West guess? I mean, in fairness, West has got ace jack of diamonds, so there is no guess. They just play a diamond to the king and take the diamond finesse, so that should be a flat board. Having said that, what am I talking about? If I bid two clubs here, partner leads the clubs. If you bid two clubs and they end up in four spades, then you might get two club tricks. 5, 10, 11, 12, 16. I think I'm just going to bid a no trump here. I don't really want to upgrade this to like an 18 count. I've got Jack X of hearts, kind of wasted values. Ace Jack of spades. There's kind of wasted values here. The club suit isn't, like King Queen 10, for instance, that kind of thing. So I'm just going to open a no trump with a six card club suit. Okay. We don't have a major. Okay, happy about that. Please lead a club.
Please lead a
Okay,
club.
so the spade lead gives us
I,
two tricks. So if it goes spade, queen,
I think you actually really don't want them to lead a club. Well, you wouldn't want a human player to lead a club because that means left-hand opponent has long clubs, which is so much worse for you. Because if they lead a club, it's so much more likely partner has a small singleton, and then you're gonna have three club losers that you have to knock out, and that's way too much. So it's funny. I think he wanted them to lead a club because he's like, oh, that would be good. I set up my suit. But if you think about it,
ace. We can play the jack, knocks out the king, which promotes the 10. Okay, so we're looking pretty good here. We hope the clubs 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We can play a spade. So if the clubs come in, we've got 12 tricks. We can use this ace of hearts as an entry once we've knocked out. Yeah. Are they going to go up? Maybe West has got king, queen of spades. All right. West has got king, queen of spades anyway.
also
So,
fooled.
is there any kind of squeeze on? But I think first things first, let's just play on clubs. Okay. So what kind of ending do we want to come to here? We want to come down to playing out all of these, and we come down to Jack X of hearts. All the clubs. So, finishing my hand with these three cards. Okay. Right.
Be more vocal, John. We want to hear what ending are you playing for? Just no comments about how East didn't play the Queen of Spades at trick one. Yeah, so this is playing West for the
So
simple
the king queen of
squeeze.
spades is still out there. So
Not true, but close enough. King of Spades is definitely still out there.
sorry, the yeah king queen of spades is still out there.
Almost.
I had to have West to have like king queen of spades and oh sorry king of spades and king queen of hearts. That's what I meant to say.
Yeah.
But East obviously has the king of hearts. Okay, board 4 club 8 10. We're gonna bid a heart.
We unfortunately lose this board
Two
in
no
the
trumps,
auction.
18 19. So let's just see what the bids mean here. See what 3 diamonds is. Fitting clubs, 3 clubs, check back Stamen, 3 spades, okay, and you seek forcing 5 4, okay. Slam train hearts.
This can't be a good system. I didn't realize. I mean, I didn't look at all the bids, but you need a way to sign off in 3 hearts here. You absolutely have to have a way to sign off in 3 hearts. So if you're playing 3 clubs as check back and 3 diamonds as a slam triangle clubs, 3 clubs has to be like natural into play. Sorry, 3 hearts has to be natural into play, and so then 3 spades would be this 5-4 hand type or whatever. So 4 fours go through check back, 5 card heart suits go through check back, so on. But like you can't just force South to only respond with hands that would game force over a 2-no rebid, right? Like, what is South supposed to do with Queen Jack 10 6th of hearts and out over a club? Are they just supposed to pass a club? No, that's not how you play bridge. You bid your 6-card major so that the opponents don't just get like walk into 2 spades and be like, haha, we gotcha. We found our spade fit. Well, that was easy. Snow asks, how would you make a slam try with single suited hearts? I mean, you would have to go through check back and then bid 4 hearts or something, right? But like, if the question is, if I had to give one of those up, I would absolutely give up the slam try. I don't think you have to give up the slam try. I think you can just check back and then, if partner finds a fit, you can cube it. If partner doesn't find a fit, you pull 3 no to 4 hearts. And now by inference, right, you didn't bid 4 hearts over 2 no and you didn't sign off in 3 hearts. Therefore, you have to have extras, right? Like, so you should be able to do everything. Oh, Snoo, you think that over 1 club, 2 hearts would be a weak jump shift, and therefore you have to be game forcing. I would believe Larry Cohen would do that to us, put that in his system. I'm also not certain that this is the system Larry Cohen would advocate, but maybe it is. But that doesn't seem like a good system design to me. Because for one thing, I think a lot of players will play the 2-heart rebid as a multi-way thing over a club. It wouldn't necessarily show hearts. It would be a variety of things. Or even if you did play it as weak, it's probably better to play it as weak, like 5 to 8-ish. Because this opens up the door for the auction. A club, a heart, a no trump 2 hearts is invitational now with 6 hearts, which is really nice. Because now you can play in 2 hearts when you have an invite rather than getting forced up to the 3 level. So I think both of those things are a lot better than playing 2 hearts as generically weak, like 0 to whatever. Like preempting when your partner's open the bidding doesn't have as much merit as preempting when partner's a passed hand or when your partner hasn't opened. But yeah, you could be right. System design wise, I guess we would need to know a little bit more about the 2 heart bid.
Where's the thing gone? Oh, I think I want to bid that.
Okay, so he bids 3 spades. I mean, I would expect to get...
Slam train hearts.
Our hand's not very good for
Okay.
slam.
Um,
Partner's hand's also not very good for slam.
very difficult. What do I
Partner's
do
clubs are
here?
bad. Partner's hearts are bad. The jack of diamonds is useless.
I don't like my hand.
I
I think
don't
I'm
think
just
four
gonna
clubs is a good
sign off,
bid.
and if partner can go on. Then good luck to them.
They do lead a heart at
Okay,
trick
we've
one.
got like
Wow.
we can potentially lose a king of hearts and ace of spades there, so it's not a good slam.
So how does he end up making
Four of hearts lead.
all of these tricks? The clubs are friendly on this hand,
I mean,
but
we've
he
got to
doesn't
be
know that.
roughing some spades here.
Trump is a good lead.
Tempted to go with the jack just in case West is led away from the king.
I don't understand that.
Do I take a club finesse at any point? If I can't get enough roughs in spades, then actually I'm going to go low. And now I'm going to play a spade. Okay, so now we only have to rough one spade.
Okay. Well, sometimes things are just too easy.
So, can play a heart. What is going on in the spade suit? Why did West go up with the ace?
Yes, why did West go up with the ace? Good question. Probably just diamond to the queen spade ruff, run the jack of hearts now. It seems unlikely that West has 4 spades.
I can make. Actually, I don't know whether the hearts are even 4-1. They didn't continue another heart. That means I think West probably has king to 3. King to 3 hearts.
Reasonable.
Okay, I'm going to play it this way.
And not really sure why you would rough clubs instead of using the queen of diamonds entry. Rough with the jack?
Okay. I've just got the rest.
Alright, 12 tricks.
Don't know if I played that out right or wrong. Not a clue. Don't understand why West went up with the ace of spades.
Me either.
9, 10, 13, 16. I mean, you might get a bad board there because I feel like the robots have played it a funny line. 12,
No,
13, 16.
don't you worry, John. We got a bad board because I made a bad choice in the bidding. That's what happened. It was a bit of a guess. I guessed
Wow,
wrong.
this is a nice hand to finish on, isn't it? Look at the state of this. Partners open a diamond, most likely to have 4 diamonds.
He sits up
They're only going to
straight.
have 3 diamonds if they've
We
got
might have a
4, 4,
slam.
3, 2 shape. Okay, that's the only time really when they have a 3-card diamond suit, but we're going to start off with a spade. Now, the thing is, we'll know if they've got 4 diamonds if they don't support our spades, okay? Because they can only have 3 diamonds if they've got 4, 4, 3, 2 shape. Okay, so now we know they've got 4 diamonds.
He's really
Now,
excited
2
about
diamonds should be
diamonds.
game forcing. Let's just see what 3 diamonds means. 5, 5.
Ooh.
Diamonds and spades. So let's just game force. See if partner's got three spades. No, they've got four hearts, which is no good. I think I should bid three diamonds here. Okay, forcing, yeah. We want to look for a slam, so let's set the diamond suit. Partner now bids three spades. Natural. They've got three spades as well. Wow, interesting. Um, so what have they got? Four diamonds, four hearts, three, four, four, three, three, four, four, two shape. Let's see what 3N is. It's probably going to be sign off.
3 no's just to play.
Non-forcing. Yeah.
Maybe he
16
was hoping
can.
it was non-serious, but we haven't
I don't like
confirmed
this two heart
spades.
bid. Could partner have a small doubleton club with three spades? I think they should really bid two spades if they've got that kind of hand, but whether the bots will do that or not, I don't know. So I think partner's
This is an interesting discussion point, and I think this really is just a style thing, but it is very important that you and your partner are on the same page about these styles. So it sounds like he's about to talk about whether or not the robots would do that. I am kind of down the middle on raising with three, I think. My preferred style is that I don't do it with flat hands. I always rebid a no trump with three card support and a flat hand. Maybe at board a match, I would do something a little bit different, but at match points, I would not. Like at board a match, I might be a little bit more aggressive about raising on three than I would be at just flat match points, and especially at imps. But some players will go further than that and be like, if I have a weak doubleton, then I would rather play in the 4-3 fit, so I'm going to raise on three. And that's not really my style. I don't think that's most experts' styles either. But this is something that you and your partner need to be on the same wavelength about, because then it really does affect a lot of the follow-up bids in these no trump sequences. Because if the no trump bidder can frequently have three, then you want to be rebidding a 5-card major quite often. If the no trump bidder almost never has three, you should never rebid a 5-card major over no trump.
probably
Stuff
got the
like that.
queen or ace of clubs. Let's see what four clubs should be a Q bid, I'm thinking. Let's just do that. Hold on a minute. Is this a green spades though? Well, we've got a 5-3 spade. I think we actually sick a 4-4 diamond fit. You're better off playing in diamonds and spades. Let's bid four clubs anyway. Five diamonds. Well, we're going to get a bad score if we're playing five diamonds.
Yeah, I mean, you can bid 5 spades though, right? Like, you've made a lot of artificial bids in this sequence. Partner doesn't know what's going on. Any bid that could be sign off, partner's going to say that looks like sign off, and we'll just pass. So 5 spades is 100% safe, but it sounds like he might dwell on that. Snoo says Andy Hung's advice is to not raise on three with a small doubleton minor, but you can with a small doubleton in a major. Interesting. I mean, in theory, a small doubleton in a major is less bad because the opponents might have overcalled in the major. So I guess is that the point? Wait, no, I'm missing the point. I think what I said was backwards. It was an argument in the other direction. So what's the reason to raise on three with a small doubleton in the other major, but you can't do it with a small doubleton in the minor? Maybe is the point that it's preemptive? That if you rebid a no trump, the opponents might be able to back into two of the other major, and that's bad. Whereas if they have a minor suit, they're less likely to be able to back into two of a minor over a no trump. I'm not sure how relevant that is. It still feels about the same to me. So I'd be curious to know the exact rationale for that. But that does sound kind of like down the middle ish a little bit, maybe a little bit more in terms of the in terms of raising with 3. But yeah, regardless, I think the main point on this is that it is an important thing to understand with your partner. Like, even a first time partnership, this is probably one of those things that I would really like to ask my partner about. Because, I mean, like, there are people who just never raise with 3 or almost never raise with 3. And for them, the sequence, a minor, a major, 2 major, you don't need 2 no trump or the next step to be some sort of spiral scan. The next step could just be like an artificial game try or artificial slam try or something like that. So, like, having that sort of discussion would be important also in that sequence to understand what your bids mean.
Diamonds. If someone's playing in 3 no trumps, I think 3 no trumps is going to score well.
I don't think there's much chance that 3
Do a
no
bid
trump is
5
going to score
spades. It's
well
a better
here.
better to play. There we go. Might as well play in a 5-3 spade fit. Let's do that.
Dude, the fucking ace of clubs
Okay.
lead is unbelievable. And then continuing
This
the 10 of
seems okay, I
clubs.
think. Maybe.
This is so crazy. Oh, it
Eight,
was the
seven.
7 of
Okay, so a
clubs.
lot
You're
of
right, the
pips
6
have
was
gone here.
high.
In fact, if this gets covered, then I've got all solid clubs. Whether that makes any difference or not, probably not. These are now winners. These are high, these clubs, after only 2 rounds.
I was not paying attention to that.
Ace, king, queen, jack, 10, 9. Yeah. 8, 7 went. Right, so these clubs are now good. They've led the ace and then the 10 of clubs. Feels like that's a doubleton. But I've got no choice here, really. I think the best play is just to play ace of spades and then take a spade finesse. Yeah.
Okay, so this decision is actually like a lot harder than he's made it out to seem. I mean, if you respect your left hand opponent, which, like, I don't know if anyone respects Leah, probably not. But, like, if your left hand opponent was like a strong expert player, no one in their right mind would lead ace from ace 10 doubleton of clubs here. So that would be an automatic indication that left hand opponent has strong spades over there. I probably would have, against a strong opponent, gone king of spades, spade to the 8. Or in this case, with left hand opponent having 10-9 doubleton, I would have gone king of spades, spade to the 10 and ace, and lost a spade trick. Even at board match, like, I think it would be so important to go plus on this scenario, especially when the other players might get to a slam, and if the queen of spades is offside, you're just going to go down in the slam. So going plus would be a huge win, and to begin with, that it's just impossible for left-hand opponent to have a small doubleton spade and lead like this. It would be the way that I would look at it. Like, no one in their right mind would lead ace of clubs from ace 10 third here. So but we do get to take the spade
Okay, now we
finesses,
can claim the rest.
claim the rest, 12 tricks, miss out on our slam.
So if anyone ended up in a slam, you're probably making it.
I mean, we need to. I'm not sure where that theory is coming from,
I said
but
that if they don't play the clubs is a frozen suit.